I've had a number of people ask me how I created this 3D looking title to the sustainability project. If you want to add a little bit of depth to your e-learning project, you can actually do this pretty easily if you have Photoshop. And trust me, this will be even easier than you think. You might be thinking, I have to create several layers and kind of paint in some things. Nope, nothing like that. There's literally a button for it in Photoshop. Okay, so here I am in Photoshop. We've got a little bit of text here. We could consider this the title of our module. And the little layers palette here, you can actually just right-click on your text. And there's a couple ways to do this. But just right-click and select New 3D Extrusion from selected layer. And boom goes the dynamite. There you go, 3D text. Or shapes if you extrude a layer that has, some illustration or other shapes on it. Now there's a lot to look at here, and actually Photoshop goes into kind of this 3D mode. And there's way more configuration than I'm going to go into here. But there are a couple of adjustments that are a little bit more common. For instance, the depth of the extrusion here. Just slide this until it basically meets your needs. You can see how that changes the depth of this 3D shape. You can also change the twist, the taper, the horizontal and vertical angle if need be. I'm just going to keep these as they were. You can change the camera angle here and down here. You can zoom in and out. You can rotate around. Quite a lot you can do. And if you want to adjust the extrusion color, you can click the extrusion material layer here. And just change the diffuse color. Very easy to do. Now say you've got a screen like this, and we have a course title, Cooking Basics, as an example. I'm going to extrude this. And I can quickly adjust the camera angle to match this table. I can click on the camera and adjust the field of view or focal length to try to match this table a little bit better. And I can adjust the extrusion length again, to whatever kind of looks right. And I can click on the light, and you can see a 3D light basically in this view. I can click and rotate that around to best fit what I'm looking for. And again, you can change the extrusion color, which you might want to do to kind of pop out that title a little bit better. Finally, you can jump back to your layer here and just render this out, which will basically do a much more thorough job of calculating how this should look. It'll make the final look a lot cleaner. Ugly colors here, but hey, it adds some depth, it adds quite a lot to your project. Then you can save this whole thing or hide the background layers and save it out as a ping file and throw this into Storyline, Lectora, Captivate, or whatever else you're using. I hope this shows that you can actually do this yourself pretty easily, and maybe this will add a little bit of depth to your course and to your user experience.